Hey there and welcome. So today, let's talk about getting your internal German GPS calibrated. We're going to make sure that anytime you ask for directions or, where someone's from, you're using just the right settings to get a super clear and accurate answer. Has this ever happened to you? You think you're asking a totally simple question, but you just get this tilted head, a confused look? It's because the difference between wo and woher might seem tiny, but trust me, in German, it's massive. It's basically the difference between asking where is the station and where did the station come from. So yeah, today we are clearing that up for good. Okay, first things first, before we can even think about navigating a map, we need a compass, right? So let's get our basic bearings down with the cardinal directions in German. Now, what's so great about this is how familiar these words probably feel. Der Norden, der Süden, der Osten, der Westen. I mean, they're so close to English, it gives us a fantastic head start. Super easy to remember, and even easier to use. And here is the little magic word that unlocks it all, the word im. It just means in the. So you can immediately start forming real useful sentences. You just take a city, let's say Munich, and one of our new directions, and just like that, München liegt im Süden. See? You're already speaking geographically correct German. It's that easy. All right, our compass is all set, but a map with only directions is, kind of empty. So let's start filling it in with some of the big landmarks, the continents. And again, the German language is kind of giving us a gift here. Just look at these names: Africa, ASEAN, Europa. They are practically identical to what we say in English. It's another one of those great confidence boosts. You seriously already know more German geography than you probably think you do. Now, like any good map, there are always a few spots with some special notations. When we're talking about countries, most of them are really straightforward, but there are a few key places that have their own grammar rules you just have to know. This slide just lays it out perfectly. Over on the left, you've got almost all the countries, like Deutschland or Indian. You just say their name, that's it. But on the right, that's the special list. For these countries, like die Schweiz or die Türkei, you absolutely have to include the article. It seems like a small detail, I know, but it's one of those things that makes your German sound so much more natural and correct. Okay, our map is populated and we know about the tricky exceptions. Now it's time for the real core programming of our GPS. This is where we get to the fundamental difference between asking for a location and asking for an origin. Honestly, this is the heart of our whole explainer today. So before I show you the answer, just think about that for a second. When you ask a question about geography, what are you really interested in? A fixed point on a map? Or are you more interested in the journey that ended at that point? That distinction, that's the whole key. And here it is, all laid out. Wo is for things that are static, fixed. They aren't going anywhere. Where is something located? Wo liegt Berlin? Where does someone live? Wo wohnt er? It has nothing to do with movement. But woher, that one always implies a starting point, an origin. Woher kommt er? Where does he come from? See the difference? Right, so the crucial point is this. When you use wo, you're asking about a dot on the map, a house, a city, a landmark. It's there. It's not moving. It's a fixed position in space. It's as simple as that. And woher, well, that's the complete opposite. It even has the word her in it, which implies movement towards you, the speaker. So you're not asking about the dot on the map. You're asking about the line that leads to that dot. You're asking about the very beginning of the journey. Now, I get it. This can still feel a little abstract. So let's use a fantastic analogy that is going to make this concept totally unforgettable. Yeah, just imagine for a second you have a camera with two very special lenses, and each lens is designed to capture a completely different kind of geographical information. So the wo lens, that's your GPS pin. You use it when you just want to drop a pin right on a location. It shows you exactly where something is right at this very moment. It's precise, it's static. It's the simple answer to, where is it? And then you have the woher lens. This one is brilliant. It doesn't show you the pin at all. Instead, it shows you the trail of footprints leading up to the pin. It's totally focused on the journey, the path, the origin story. So if wo is the destination, woher is the starting line. And hey, just to make sure your map is totally complete, here's some more essential vocabulary. Standard stuff like country and city, das Land, die Stadt. And here's a fun little pair to watch out for. Der See in German is a lake, while das Meer is the sea or the ocean. That's a classic mix-up we've now totally avoided.
And there we have it. Your German GPS is officially calibrated. You get the crucial difference between asking for a location and an origin, so you're ready to go. But think about this for a second. When you meet someone new, are you more interested in wo they live or woher they come from? The question you choose, well, it reveals a lot more than just geography, doesn't it?